I think Joe Mazzulla deserves Coach of the Year, and I think Jaylen Brown deserves MVP. Nikola, he's 35. How you guys are gonna get him now? It's like, bro, if I got him 3-4 years ago, we probably wouldn't have got a ring. If you guys think, who do you guys think should be MVP? Tell me your pick. You know what I mean? If you think it's Jaylen Brown, tell me why you think it's Jaylen Brown. If you think it's Shea, tell me why you think it's Shea. We won so badly that our old coach who took us to the finals got exposed and did all this crazy shit. Beef with the referee, started yelling at him and got ejected. That happened today because he was getting outcoached. He had Kevin Durant and he had Sengun, two All-Stars on his team. We had none. And he was getting outcoached by Joe Mazzulla. It's proven and it's finalized right now that Joe Mazzulla is a better coach than Ime Udoka. Ime Udoka did a great job, but he didn't. He brought us to the promised land, but he didn't finish his job. He was too busy looking at white girls. Maybe if he was focused, he wasn't trying to put his PP everywhere, he probably would have won 2 rings by now. But because he was trying to do OnlyFans content, his ass got out of here, and he still has no ring as a head coach. What's up, guys? What's up, guys? It's your boy Chills on the Beat. I'm back again. I haven't really dropped any videos the last few days. I've been under the weather. See, I still can't even talk properly. But yeah, I haven't been feeling well lately, so my content has been a little dry, but a lot of things have been happening. You know, if you guys hear my nose is stuffy, you know what I mean? So I'm sorry. I'm gonna try my best, to do my best and do my part to deliver you guys this content because I know a lot of guys have been waiting for my opinion about the trades that's going on. So we're going to talk about all of that. But this video is mainly about the Boston Celtics, Joe Mazzulla, Jaylen Brown, why I think they deserve their shine, their awards. I think Joe Mazzulla, I got to make sure this mic is on. I think Joe Mazzulla deserves Coach of the Year. He's done a phenomenal job, and I think today proves it. And I think Jaylen Brown deserves MVP. So we're going to get to it and talk about that and just elaborate and talk about all those topics and all the stuff that's been happening these last few days with the Boston Celtics. All right? So give me a sec. So first things first, welcome Vucevic to the Boston Celtics. Celtics University is what I like to call it. You know what I mean? We've been eyeing you for a few years, but we ended up getting Chris Stapps, which I don't mind because we got a ring out of that. So, a lot of people came up to me like, "Oh, Nikola, he's 35. How you guys are gonna get him now?" It's like, bro, if I got him 3-4 years ago, we probably wouldn't have got a ring. We have to be happy of how life turned out to be. I don't mind getting a 35-year-old player. It's not the first time we've done this, and it's not the first time we will do this and win. So I don't mind that. He's a great player to me. He can shoot, pick and pop, rebound. His defense is a little sus, but Anthony Simons' defense was sus too, right? Everybody was like, "Oh, how did you trade Drew Holiday for Anthony Simons, who's a terrible defender?" So it don't really matter because as long as we have a system, we can hide you and figure that out. So welcome Vucevic. I'll make another video about that, talk about how he's gonna fit with us. But like I said, it's a little hard for me to breathe because I'm under the weather. So I'm trying to breathe through my nose, but it's kind of hard because my nose is so stuffy. But basically, I wanted to talk about why I think Jaylen Brown's MVP this year. I think he's been the best player this year, absolutely, without a doubt, from the beginning to the right now. I've always said to people, I personally think that Shea and Jaylen Brown are not far from each other, or I would say Jaylen Brown's better. Basketball and NBA especially is all about opportunity, and Jaylen Brown has never got to showcase what he could do leading a team. If you put him in OKC, same thing would have happened. MVP ring, I guarantee. He's a leader. I've always seen this. I've always known this. People who don't watch Celtics games don't know that. But there's been times Tatum was injured and Jaylen Brown carried it and dropped 40 and we won. You know what I mean? He was the finals MVP because Tatum was kind of choking. So I've always believed in Jaylen Brown. Um, you know, we can talk about the stats all we want. Jokic does this, all that. And listen, Jokic just missed a month. He can't get MVP after that. And Shea's about to miss 2 weeks. So, and if Jaylen Brown continues to kill it in these next 2 weeks, we got a real argument about who's the MVP. And I really want to start that campaign right now that Jaylen Brown deserves his flowers. He's MVP this year. He's played phenomenal. So that's just my take on it. He's the best two-way defender in the NBA. You seen what he did to Luka. He shut him down in the finals and scored on him. Who can really do that? So I really think he deserves MVP. People doubted on us when we lost KP, Tatum, Al Horford, Luke Cornett, Drew Holiday. Now we lost Simons. Well, we didn't lose him. We traded him. But still, a lot of people doubted us, didn't think we would even be a top 4 seed, top 5 seed, top 8 seed. A lot of people told me, oh, I searched Chat GPT and they said that you guys will be a 9th seed. So with that being said, we're not. We're literally a top 3 seed, top 2 seed, and we're missing 50% of the players who helped us win a ring. 50% of the players who were there last year who helped us become a 2nd seed and advance to the 2nd round, and we're still 2nd seed, and we still at least will advance to the 2nd round. So if that's not MVP, then I don't know what is. You know what I mean? Now let's talk about the other guy, Joe Mazzulla. Phenomenal job. He's bringing the best out of Jordan Walsh, Luka Garza. Baylor Shireman has been balling lately. He's been balling all season, to be honest with you. Like, he hits open threes, plays great defense, brings great energy. He's been playing phenomenal all year, too. Kada has looked like a whole different person. Derek White has been up and down, but he's doing great defense. Joe Mazzulla made sure that these guys don't have their head down. We're still competing for a championship. This is the standard for Celtics basketball. And with that being said, he, to me, is the best coach in the NBA right now since Greg Popovich is not coaching anymore. This is the new one. He's young. He's a champion. He's dedicated. He's feisty. He's a little crazy. I love him with all my heart. Today we faced Houston Rockets without Jaylen Brown, without Anthony Simons, without Nikola Vucevic, and we still won by almost 30. We won so badly that our old coach who took us to the finals and got exposed and did all this crazy shit had a piff beef with the referee, started yelling at him and got ejected. That happened today because he was getting outcoached. He had Kevin Durant and he had Sengun, 2 All-Stars on his team. We had none. And he was getting outcoached by Joe Mazzulla. It's proven and it's finalized right now that Joe Mazzulla is a better coach than Ime Udoka. That's done. Ime Udoka did a great job, but he didn't. He brought us to the promised land, but he didn't finish his job. He was too busy looking at white girls. Maybe if he was focused and wasn't trying to put his PP everywhere, we probably would have won 2 rings by now. But because he was trying to do OnlyFans content, his ass got out of here, and he still has no ring as a head coach, losing to Houston, and we might get our 2nd ring. So I say that to say Joe Mazzulla, to me, coach of the year, absolutely doing great, running great sets, end of the game sets. Our clutch record this year is pretty good. I know it's over 500. Uh, if you watch him in the sideline, he's engaged in every single play. Like he's not thinking about anything else. Like, look at other coaches. Like, I was watching Ime Udoka today. He's sitting down. He's chilling. I haven't seen Joe Mazzulla sit down all year. He's been standing, running around like a headless chicken all year, coaching his ass off, coaching guys like Mina, coaching guys today. You know who he started today? He started Ron Harper Jr. and he played great. I think he had like 10, 13 points. Like every move he's just plugging in is just killing it right now. So I really think Joe Mazzulla deserves to be coach of the year. And I think Jaylen Brown is our MVP. This is our MVP and our coach of the year. Um, and they gotta hand it to us. You know, if they don't do it and Jaylen Brown's still averaging 30 and doing all this winning and going off and leading the team, high assists, rebounds, playing great defense, then you know it's politics. Especially if they give it to a guy like Luka Doncic, who's great player, but he's not an MVP over Jaylen Brown this year. Absolutely not. Our record is better. He's playing better. He's leading better. He's been healthier, playing better defense. So I better not see stuff like that going on because I'm really thinking about if I see it again, I might not watch basketball anymore. It's like that. You know what I mean? So that's my take, guys. If you guys think otherwise, you disagree, you want water? It's okay. It's okay. You want water? I'm gonna cut it off. Don't worry. Here. She just can't cry. Crying is what messes up a lot of things. What happened to my light? Sorry, my flashlight cut off. But yeah, if you guys think who do you guys think should be MVP? Tell me your pick. You know what I mean? If you think it's Jaylen Brown, tell me why you think it's Jaylen Brown. If you think it's Shea, tell me why you think it's Shea. If you think it's Luca or Wemby or anybody else, feel free to let me know why you guys think that person is MVP. Because I think it's Jaylen Brown. And I'm done with the politics. Keep shutting off. Clearly, I don't got enough time. But as I was saying, if you guys think that Luca is the MVP, if you think Shea's the MVP, Wemby, let me know who's the MVP. I got Jaylen Brown. I showed you guys why. He's cooked everybody this season. Like, let's just keep it a bean. He's cooked everybody this season.